Narcissism, at its core, is a personality trait marked by an inflated sense of self-importance. Imagine someone constantly seeking admiration, feeling entitled to special treatment, and lacking empathy for others. That's the essence of a narcissist. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. On one end, we have healthy self-esteem, a necessary ingredient for a fulfilling life. On the other end lies narcissistic personality disorder, a serious mental health condition. People with NPD often struggle to maintain healthy relationships. Their world revolves around themselves, leaving little room for genuine connection. Their need for validation is insatiable, and their sense of entitlement can be truly off-putting. However, it's crucial to remember that not everyone with narcissistic traits has NPD. The complexities of narcissism are often misunderstood. It's easy to label someone as a narcissist based on a few surface-level observations, but true understanding requires us to delve deeper to examine the underlying reasons behind their behavior. Ultimately, addressing narcissism requires a multifaceted approach. We need to raise awareness, encourage self-reflection, and promote empathy in our interactions. Only then can we hope to mitigate the negative impacts of this often misunderstood trait. Narcissistic men often present a specific set of behaviors. They tend to be grandiose and extroverted, craving attention and admiration like oxygen. They might boast about their achievements, real or imagined, and dominate conversations. This outward display of confidence can be initially attractive. However, beneath the surface lies a fragile ego that can't tolerate criticism. Aggression is another hallmark of male narcissism. They may lash out when their authority is challenged or resort to manipulation to maintain control. This aggression can manifest in various ways, from verbal abuse to physical violence. The need to be perceived as powerful and dominant fuels these harmful behaviors. Relationships with narcissistic men can be incredibly draining. Their partners often feel emotionally neglected and invalidated. The narcissist's need for constant admiration can turn the relationship into a one-sided affair, leaving the other person feeling depleted and used. It's crucial to remember that not all men exhibit these behaviors. Generalizing about an entire gender based on a personality trait is not only inaccurate, but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes. Narcissism in women often takes a different form. Instead of grandiose displays of dominance, they might engage in covert manipulation and passive aggression. Think of the mean girl trope, spreading rumors, sabotaging others, and using their social intelligence to maintain their position. Another common manifestation is the relentless pursuit of external validation. They might be overly concerned with their appearance, seeking compliments and reassurance. Social media becomes their stage, where they carefully curate an image of perfection to garner likes and followers. Relationships with narcissistic women can be equally damaging. They may engage in triangulation, bringing in a third party to create drama and insecurity. Their need for control can manifest in subtle ways, making their partners doubt their own perceptions and sanity. It's important to note that these are just some examples, and not every woman exhibiting these behaviors is a narcissist. Understanding the nuances of female narcissism requires careful observation and a deeper understanding of the individual's motivations. Section 4. A breeding ground for bias, narcissism, and discrimination. Narcissism, by its very nature, breeds a sense of superiority. This sense of entitlement often translates into discriminatory attitudes and behaviors. For narcissists, the world is divided into two categories: those who are worthy of their attention and those who are not. This binary thinking fuels prejudice and discrimination against individuals or groups deemed inferior. For instance, a narcissistic boss might discriminate against employees they perceive as less intelligent or competent. They might withhold promotions, assign undesirable tasks, or create a hostile work environment. Their inflated ego prevents them from recognizing the value and contributions of others. On a societal level, narcissistic leaders can exploit existing prejudices to further their own agendas. They might use divisive language to solidify their power base, scapegoating minorities, and fueling discrimination against marginalized communities. Combating discrimination fueled by narcissism requires a multi-pronged approach. We need strong legal frameworks that protect vulnerable groups, educational initiatives that promote empathy and understanding, and a collective commitment to challenging discriminatory attitudes wherever they arise. Section 5. Crumbling Foundations. The impact on social and cultural values. Narcissism poses a significant threat to social and cultural values. When self-interest trumps collective well-being, the very fabric of society begins to fray. Empathy, compassion, and a sense of community. These are the cornerstones of a healthy society, and they are all undermined by narcissistic tendencies. The rise of social media has exacerbated this issue. Platforms designed for connection are often hijacked by narcissistic tendencies. The relentless pursuit of likes and followers fuels a culture of comparison and self-promotion, eroding genuine human connection. Moreover, narcissistic behavior normalizes a culture of entitlement and instant gratification. When people are constantly bombarded with images of curated perfection, it's easy to develop unrealistic expectations and feel dissatisfied with their own lives. Countering these negative impacts requires a conscious effort to promote alternative values, and we need to celebrate empathy, encourage collaboration over competition, and emphasize the importance of community engagement. Section 6. Reflections in the Mirror. Case studies and research. Numerous studies have explored the complexities of narcissism and its impact on individuals and society. For instance, research by Twenger and Campbell in 2009 suggests a rise in narcissistic traits among college students over the past few decades, potentially linked to social and cultural shifts. Case studies of individuals with narcissistic personality disorder offer insights into the profound challenges they face in maintaining healthy relationships and navigating the complexities of the social world. Their experiences underscore the need for greater awareness and understanding of this complex disorder. One compelling case study involves a successful CEO whose narcissistic tendencies fueled a toxic work environment. Despite his professional achievements, his inability to empathize with his employees led to high turnover rates and culture of fear and resentment. These examples highlight the real-world consequences of unchecked narcissism. By examining these cases and the research surrounding them, we gain valuable insights into the nature of this personality trait and its impact on individuals and society at large.